Okay, this is my game with Steven Weiner, and the reason his last name is Weiner is when he loses the games. Well, no, that's not really why. Okay, his FIDE rating is 23-26. This was later in the tournament. I think the first game that I showed you was round 2, and this game is round 3. Okay, so he played a Grunfeld. I played the line that I play, E3 and Queen B3. I don't always play that, but I usually play it. Played E6 and Queen A3, so I stop him from castling. I've had this position several times. Played Knight C6, that's a good move. And now, I think what black should do is play like Bishop D7, A5, Knight B4, that kind of stuff. But he played Knight E7, which I faced because he wants to castle. It's a passive move, but okay, and he castled. And I like white in these positions. White has a nice position. Black's bishop on C8 is pretty bad. And also when I'm playing somebody lower rated, I like to have the positions where I'm slightly better and they're cramped, because usually they don't play those very well. 94, save my bishop, bishop E1. He took, which isn't a good move. It just lets my bishop go out. 94, I played bishop A5. He played queen D7, which isn't a very good move either. He should play B6. 95, and he took, which the engine really hates. Now I have the two bishops, and his bishop is here on C8. Just terrible. So he's already losing. He played F5, which is bad. I took en passant, so I open up this diagonal for my bishop. Bishop C3. Rook D1, opposite his queen. So he moved his queen. I moved my queen, and then I put it on E5. Frankly, great. So his knight can never move, and bishop is bad, and I have two bishops, and so forth. Played C5, which engine likes. I played bishop E2. I want to reroute to F3. Rook D8. Bishop B2. He put it in H. So what he wants to do is he wants to play king H7, and then he can actually move his knight, because he's defending the H8 square and the G7 square. I played bishop G4, threatening E6. Obviously, he can't take it because of queen H8 check. So he defended his pawn. Then I went back to F3 because his rook was on D8 defending his pawn, and now it's not. So I want to put pressure on his D pawn. He played queen D7. I played rook D2 so I could double rooks. And then I doubled rooks. So you can see I have a lot of pressure here on his D pawn. Played knight H5, put it in H. Engine's not a big fan of that move. Bishop E4. Is that the best move, bishop E4? Yeah. So I'm taking advantage of this pin, and I'm pinning his G pawn so I can play queen takes knight next move. So he went back. I went back to C2. Now my bishops are squeezing him on all the diagonals. Queen C6, like I'm going to fall for checkmate. Now it says I'm plus 6.5. God damn. Queen G3 is the best move. I defend mate, and I threaten mate. So now he doesn't have any counterplay. He has to stop mate. If he plays knight E4, which he didn't do, I take, and then I play rook D7 check, and then he resigns. Resigning is actually the engine move. Like, resigning is number 1, queen takes is 2, rook here's 3, rook here's 4. Amazing. Okay, so he can't play knight E4. So he played D4. Now the problem is, if he plays rook G8 to defend G6, that hangs his knight. So he can't play rook G8 and he can't play knight E4. That means he can't stop queen G6 check. So he's just dead lost. Okay, so he played D4. blocking my bishop, and then maybe I'll hang mate or something. And I took, check, and then we drew by repetition. No, that's not right. Played here. Now, if he plays rook g8 to get counterplay, then I play queen check, and then I play queen takes knight mate. So that's not good counterplay. So he can't play rook g8. So he took back. I took with the rook, threatening rook h4 mate. And finally, he found the right move. He resigned. So I like that game a lot because I just sort of ran over him. And I remember the last two games we were playing on the demo boards. And I'm always worried on the demo board I'm going to blunder and everybody's going to see me hang my queen on the demo board. So I like when I win and it's like crushing. And people see the final position for hours until they fix the demo board, which they never do. So he resigned here for obvious reasons. I'm not sure what they were, but, you know. Hey, everybody. Yeah, my bishops are pretty good. And rook h4 mate is good. And I'm up 2 pawns. And he has an isolated pawn. So he didn't do very well that game. So hooray for Ben. Did Mr. Weiner whine? He did not.